Farm Guy here, and in this video we're going to be looking at the update to the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack by Chris S. and Riley S. on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map, and this is a massive update. Likely the last big update, except for maybe aside from maybe some fixes. I haven't really found anything, but you never know. But this is the last big addition to this pack before the next game drops. The 154.42 megabytes to download, but there is a massive amount of stuff in this pack, and here in front of us are just the what's changed, new and updated. So we have 4 new items and an updated cotton harvester, which has been added a massive update to the cotton harvester. So this is changelog 5330. So I will read to you and I will point out the various things, and then we'll go over each one of them and show you how they work. Mower head for Colossus 6000. So the mower head is new, and we'll show you that. There's 2 of them. Created a selectable bale capacity for the cotton harvester. We have 2,500, 10,000, and 20,000 liter options, and they are liftable. Yes, thanks to Yos in the description there. Obviously, he helped with that. The cotton bale collector is new, and this is a modded version of the standard cotton bale collector that will pick up the now modded cotton bales. It says will work with standard cotton bales as well, so work with all the different cotton bales that this and the standard ones. Right. We also have a new forage wagon, or forage, a collector. It's called Titan Super Collect 533 Forage Wagon. Right, so we're going to show you how that works. That's pretty awesome. And then we also have this. You know what this is. This is the Colossus Stone Scraper 5300. Also, Titan Draper sways less when pulled at higher speed, so that's the harvester head. And they've also corrected folding and unfolding ability for the Colossus 7000 unrealistic, so that's the cotton harvester as well again. So let's start with the first item, the mower head. So let me get that attached and set that up for you. All right, first thing we're going to look at is the new mower head, and that's going to be found in tools and forage harvester headers. And here we have 3 of them actually. So the Titan mower header standard. So this is basically just a very slightly modified version of the standard head. 3.22 and 6.2 meter working width, 12 mile per hour. It's a mower, and the mower, like any other mower heads you find here, excuse me, let's go back here. There we go. See this one? These also show the same crops. So grass and various crops as well, including sunflowers and sorghum and so forth. So when you mow those crops, it turns to chaff. All right. So that's base game operation of these kind of mowers for the forage harvester. As I said, this is just a modified version in which you can color it differently. I believe the speed, let's see here, it's based on the crone, so it's a little bit faster. Instead of 9 miles per hour, it's 12 miles per hour. Okay, right. Then we have the Titan mower header grass version. So grass only. It will not harm crops or anything, which is important when you are doing like meadows and so forth, and you might, clip a field or something. It just eliminates that whole possibility of that happening. But it as well is strictly 6.2 meters, 12 miles per hour, and we have the color options. Now, what really, if you really want to go hog wild or move on up, you get the unrealistic version, still $65,000, but now it says 6.2 meters. We'll talk about that. 45 mile per hour top speed. So you can go as fast as 45 miles per hour, and we have working width, the standard. So you can still go fast, but keep it standard. Or if you want a little bit wider, we got unrealistic, 15, 25, and 50 meter unrealistic. Now with those, you can, if you like, have the crop guides as red, green, blue, yellow, or white. And then the color options, again, are yours to choose. Right, so, of course I have picked the widest. So I have just the forage harvester that comes with the pack. And if you take a look out to the sides, I have red. Now if you turn your lights on, those also light up. Sorry, those also light up. So let's get our help window on. We have fold and unfold the header. So that's when you first get it, it's gonna, even though it doesn't do anything, it wants you to unfold the header for some reason. I don't remember why, but anyways, just make sure your trailer's cover is off and everything else is, your pipe is out and all that, and you just put it down and you turn it on, and it will cut meadow grass and planted grass. So you can see here, it missed some because it's, there we go. Oh, it's doing the meadow grass. It doesn't like it when you're doing both. But that's not the mod fault, that's a game mechanic. Right, so there we go. We're doing, and if you hire a worker, he will do the 45 miles per hour, just cutting the grass. And I did test it. I've run out of grass field. Don't have a very big grass field because they don't often get mods like this. However, I did test it with a worker, and the worker performed marvelously, as it were. No overlap, he didn't miss, so you will be fine using a worker. Yes, I've created a mess over here, but anyways, so that's the mower head. So now we have another option for just grass for those of you who wanted it. Even if you didn't want it, now you have it. All right, let's move on. Now it says, okay, well, the next thing on the list is the cotton harvester. So that's kind of the biggest update. So let's go ahead, look at cotton technology, and we have two of them. So again, we have a slightly modified version of the base game John Deere harvester. And we can bump that up to 1250 horsepower. So nothing really has changed with this one much, I don't believe. We have twin beacon strobe lights. Yeah, it's just a slightly faster version. We'll just get in it. And I just wanted to see one thing. Yes. So this is literally just a slightly modified with color and slightly faster version of the base game John Deere cotton harvester. All right, so if you just want to go ahead and make your own colors and just do it a little bit faster, then that one is available there for you. Let's just get that one out of the way. But if you want something a little bit more or much more faster and crazy, then you go for the unrealistic version. 690 to 3,000 horsepower, 1,022 liters of fuel capacity. It says 23 miles per hour. Faster than that. Yes, we described some of what was going on in the description of the updates. So working width standard. So you can, again, you can have it as standard and still yet go faster. We have 15, 25, and 50 meter unrealistic versions. We cut the cotton. We have the up to 3,000 horsepower and 125 miles per hour. So the 690 horsepower, 23 mile per hour. 1,250 horsepower, 42, and a 125. So that's your options there. The tire options haven't changed. Lights, beacons, strobe lights. Yep, the same there. Window tint. What we have again is red, green, blue, yellow, white, or none for crop guides, and then the color options. So let's hop in and start it up. And let's go over to our cotton field, shall we? Now, what is nice about this is you don't have to as a matter of fact, Chris sent me a message and said, and I'll show you too. I'll show you what's going on. He said 20 miles per hour is if you're using the widest, which we are, the widest pickup setting. 20 miles per hour is about as fast as you can go. I will show you why. However, we have our R1 and R3 change bale size. So if you're going with this 50 meter wide, go with the largest bale size because, again, we will show you. But we have a 231, 237, 234. We'll go with a 237 centimeter. They're all actually the same size. I have some of each out there. We'll use the new pickup wagon. Oh, so it was already dropped, so it's turned on and it's dropped. I'm going to hire a worker because a worker does operate this. And as we go forward, you can see the pre-chamber fills up quite quickly, and as we're doing 20 miles an hour, it will slowly empty. Oh, and yes, so you're going to have to kind of, once it fills, even if you have automatic drop on, he doesn't stop because it just fills up so fast. Okay, let's try this again. Turn it on. See there, the pre-chamber is emptying into the loading chamber. And usually if you're running this on a normal one, it has plenty of time to do all that. But since we are harvesting product so rapidly, even at 20 miles per hour, you can see it is kind of doing it. So we'll let it go. We'll watch it a little bit. See, because we're filling up while the pre-chamber is trying to dump into the secondary chamber. And at this speed, it sort of works. I don't think there's really, I'm not even sure if there's really anything they can do to, oh, it looks like it's working. Yeah, okay. So you see that? See, I was fooling around with, I was trying to break it, of course. And here's the turnaround. So watch the turnaround. And then we're going to bump, so we're going to watch this, and then we're going to bump up the speed. I think I messed with it too much before I tried the 20 miles per hour. Because I just wanted to go fast and see what would happen. But here we are at the 20 mile per hour. And thank you to Chris for letting me know that, because otherwise it'd be like, what? And so here we go again. It's going to fill up. Oh, and it's going to fill up too fast. Right. So you're still going to have to keep an eye on it, unfortunately. But I don't think there's much. So once it dumps off, and once we turn it back on, it's going to dump in. But when it turned around, I think it messed it up. All right. Let's bump up to 45 miles per hour. And we'll kind of show you what happens. The pre-chamber fills up and then it never gets a chance to empty because we're putting so much in there. And it just fills up the secondary. So you can actually let's just go maximum overdrive here. I'll do manually. I'm just gonna go as fast as 40 miles per hour. So 40 miles per hour is the maximum here. So we'll hire a worker. Oh, no, 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 no. Where are you going? Ooh. So 45 miles per hour is actually the maximum speed, but you're going to have to babysit it. But that's fine. You're going to finish a field like this in literally no time. You're just going to have to, once that fills up, or even just stop and turn it on. It should dump in. There. So it's still better than anything else, just about. There was another cotton harvester released by Gaming Joy not too long ago, which is using the bio baler. But anyways, which is a totally different animal than this. But there are cotton options out there now. So let's take this back to the store, and then we'll grab our cotton bale loader. All right, so here we are with our bale loader, and those are going to be under tools and cotton technology. And it's a modified version of the base game one, 3 bales, and it's now 231 to 238 instead of 238 only. We have the usual wheel brands. We have an option to take off the brand name if you like. Main colors, all the wonderful colors, even, yes, toothpaste. And then we can make the belt any color we want. Even copper. That's funny. And rim colors, let's make those red. And very little charge for all of that. I have just a basic black one. So here we have the 2,500 liter cotton bale. So again, very contract friendly size, I would think. Now if you're doing yourself, here's a 20,000 liter one. As you can see, they're physically the same size, but the capacity is different. Now L1 in square operating position. Let's get that ready to go, and we'll swing around and pick that one up. So as you come forward, it should just work just like it does with the base game one. It's just modified to be able to pick up the liftable and modified. There we go. Only one. Oh, one size at a time. All right. So yeah, there you go. One size at a time. I'm not gonna sing. I promised Farm Dog Max I wouldn't sing. Is this no? So yes, I forgot about the only one size at a time. This one is the 10,000. So I got 10, 25, 10, 2 10s. 2 10s will get you 20. And there's another 10,000 liters. So I made a bunch of 10,000 liter. Where am I? So, as I said, I'm not going to sing anymore. We're going to transport position, and then unload bales. We'll do this. Do that, and unload bales here. Boom. Right. Then lower, and it'll fold up, and away we go. So back to the store. What we're going to look at is the new Titan Super Collect 533 forage wagon. And we will find that under forage wagons. Where are they? There it is. Right. So again, we have pretty much a standard type model based on the, I believe it looks like pretty much the Strokeman. Yeah. A little cheaper, a little bit more capacity, a little faster, 15 miles per hour. And as you can see here, 16 slots. So slot counts are pretty low still for most of this stuff. Configurations, we have cover, yes or no. We have wheel choices. Brand, yes or no. You want the brand on there or not. Beacons. Choice of beacons. Rear lights. Silage additive tank, yes or no. And color options, again, colors through the wazoo. Design color, let's make that. There we go. And then design color, the second design color, like so. And cover we don't have on there. Rim colors, again, everything you could want. Right. Now, where the magic really happens is here in the unrealistic version. Working width. So we go from standard of, it doesn't even say the standard working width. Actually, it's not saying anything on the left side. Because usually they're just, it doesn't tell you, I don't think, do they? No. No. The base game one doesn't say the working width, so not a problem or not an issue with the mod. But we do have. Oh, wait a minute. Where did it go? Sorry. Yeah, unrealistic. Working width. Where's the working width? Capacity, rear lights, beacon. Oh, sorry, standard. Unrealistic. There we go. Working width 10 meters, 25 meters, 50 meters, or standard. So, 50-meter working width, unrealistic crop guides, red, green, blue, the same as usual, as we're used to. Capacity, standard of 57,000 liters. We have 150,000 liters, 500,000, 1 million, or 5 million liter capacity. Again, all the color options, we've looked at those already. Now, that's not all the magic we have. So as you can see here, I have 5 million liters in there. I don't have that much grass. I just filled it up from the silo. Silage additive 60 liters. So that might run out if you are doing a really big field. So the silage additive capacity has not been increased with the capacity, although it doesn't run out all that fast. We will show you. But first, we have a couple of other things to show you before we test it out. And that one of those is R1 and right stick up and down. We can adjust the tongue height. But the other thing that's really interesting is unload speed standard, right? So it's like, okay, standard speed if you're running standard capacity. And what that means is it unloads as if it was only 57,000 liters. Now, you don't want that if you have 5 million liters. Sorry, let's just stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Right. All right, unload speed, fast. Okay. How fast is fast? A little faster. That's pretty good. I would use that for the 150,000 liter capacity. Now we have unload speed, very fast. How fast is that? Pretty fast. Probably something you'd use for the 1 million liter capacity. Or if you are, as I've heard some comments about unload speed, some players use these to fill up silage clamps and so forth, and they don't want it coming out too fast because it creates problems. So What's great about this is you can adjust the unload speed right in here. That is game changing. Also, we have an instant. Now watch this. I haven't tried this yet. I'm excited to see this. So we have 3,300,000, almost 4 million liters of product in here, and I have just chosen unload instant. And there we are. Wow. Yes, we have a choice. You have an instant choice of R1 and unloading speed. You can make it fast as or as slow as you want, basically. The only thing that would be better would be a sliding scale, and that's just, I'm just being silly. Now, there's our beacons. We've had them on for a while. All right. Now, we have lower, yes, so the pickup is raised. When you lower the pickup, that's when you see your markers. And as you can see, they are quite out there. So let's turn it on and lower it. There we go. And as you can see, we're picking up, I dropped some there, so we're picking up grass. And you see our silage additive also going down. So is that, I don't really have a lot of grass to pick up. So there we go. Now we're picking up speed. I think it actually, yeah, we could go pretty quick. About as fast as your tractor can go. And you will run out of, well, that's a lot of grass. I don't, actually, I misjudged it. I think the silage additive actually gets used up pretty sparingly. It looks like it's going down fast, but we are picking up a lot of grass, remember. We're already closing in on 400,000 liters of grass. We have just cleared this field. And I think it actually, we're missing a little. I think we're slow. If we come upon larger amounts, it tends to slow down, I think, to pick up. So I've really overloaded this grass field with an enormous amount of cut grass. So, but this will also work with straw. Remember? Maybe you didn't remember. Maybe you didn't know. Let's go ahead and let's go with, so we have 600,000 liters. Let's go with very fast unload. And that looks pretty good. If you don't like the instant, that's a decent speed for the amount of grass we had in there. You could, I mean, as I said, you could make it go faster or slower. So here is straw. And imagine the amount. Oh, it's. Skipping a bit. I wonder if it's because of bumps. If I hit a bump, does it skip a bit? Interesting. Wonder if you're going too fast, it doesn't like it when you go too fast. You might have to moderate your speed a little bit, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'll let Chris know about that. He'll probably watch this video if you're watching that. Seems to be a little bit of a skipping issue. It could be that I'm going too fast. Oh. Let's see here. Maybe if we lower it down a bit, that might. Maybe that was it. Kind of hard to say now. Could be I had it too high. Remember, we can adjust. If it's up too high and it's bouncing, so try lowering the front of the pickup so that the pickup doesn't leave the ground. I think maybe that's what was happening. So just be aware of that. And yeah, so that could be. Again, I don't have a whole lot of straw on the ground, but that's nice. So straw hay, if we take a look at it again, and the other kind of neat trick, notice there's silage. It can pick up silage. If you have a really large, I don't have it here. I wish maybe I'll try that trick in one of my if I remember. There's so much you can do with this. Just imagine having a full silage clamp full of silage and just running this thing beside it with that huge pickup and picking up all that silage all at once. That I remember doing that on Eureka Farms back in Farm Sim 19, and there was a modded forage wagon like this that you could do that, and it was so awesome. All right, on to our last Unreal or our last modded piece of equipment with this. Thank you for following me. If you've stayed with me this long, I appreciate it. This is such a fantastic mod. Again, these widths are so massive, I don't have a testing area that is suited really to these really large capacity type things, but hopefully I've shown enough that will give you a good idea what they can do. Now this is going to be in stone pickers. Again, we have the just slightly modified, or we could say slightly, somewhat modified base game standard one with just goes a little bit faster than the normal one. We got 9 miles per hour, we got 12 miles per hour. Color and capacity is slightly modified. It goes from 3.8 to 5,000 liters, right? Now, we have the unrealistic one. We can have the standard working width, 10, 25, or 50. When you, if you go standard, you don't get the, you still get the capacity. Yes, you still get the capacity. So go 25, 50. Wheel setups, we have our choice of various wheels you can choose from. Lots of choice there. Design, we have a US design with the warning triangle or the placards. Beacons, again, we have all the choice of beacons in all the various colors. Crop guides, we have red, green, blue, yellow, white, or none. Capacity, we have the 5,000 liter, 25,000 liter, or 50 or 100 or 500. 500,000 liters of rocks or stones. That's a lot. And color options. Let's choose a pretty copper. Yeah, copper. Design color. That's a little bit harder to decipher. It is these little. So see that thing on the tray? Yeah. They're now yellow. So that's those little details there. And then rim colors, of course. I'm going to make something pink. And there you go. All right. How does it work? L1 and X unfolds it. Once it's been unfolded and lowered, once it's lowered, it reveals the guides. And you turn it on. And you drive forward. And you can hire a worker. And he will do it for you. And he won't overlap or anything either. But of course, is he gonna turn around? There's nothing left to. I don't have a whole lot of stone picking area either. And oh, how fast can you go? Does it say the speed? 50. Yeah. If your tractor goes 50 miles an hour, you can go 50 miles an hour. He's backing up because there's nothing left to do. He doesn't know what to do because I don't have enough cultivated ground here for him to pick up stones. But I'm definitely going to be making use of this little fella. That's really nice. Oh, and emptying out stones. There we go. Now we don't have yes, we do. Look at that. Tip side, unload speed standard, fast, very fast, or instant. Yes. So that, it's not even showing because there is so little rocks in there. But anyways, another great feature, game changing. These features are, again, right. So, unbelievable update. These guys, it's a father-son duo, and very, yeah. I can't say enough about them. I can't say enough nice things about them. A great, great asset to Farming Simulator. And there you have it. That's the update to the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack by Chris S. and Riley S. on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you for watching. Go have some fun with these. And remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.